Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel, E-Learning Arena. I'm your host, Process Engineer Syed Waqas Haider. In today's short tutorial, I'm going to tell you that how we can calculate the pressure drop or head loss using Pipe Flow Expert. So first of all, when you start a new case, you will have to select the fluid according to your need. So after selecting the fluid of your choice, you would select the units of your choice, and after that you would build the circuit. So for this simple case, let's say we have a very simple circuit having two tanks. Let's move this tank in a straight line. So these two tanks are in a straight line. Now we have to join these two tanks with a pipe. So this is a very simple case where there are two tanks joined by a pipe. So our goal is to calculate the pressure drop in this pipeline. So first of all, I would enter the specifications for this tank. So let's say that we have a liquid level of 0.12 meter and elevation of 0.12 meter. And as I am assuming that this tank is an atmospheric tank, so there would be no surface pressure, gauge pressure on the surface of this tank. And for the second tank, I am assuming the same, that it is also an atmospheric tank with liquid level of 0.1 meter and elevation of 0.1 meter. So now this tank, the first tank, it is at the elevation of 0.12 meter, and the second tank is at the elevation of 0.1 meter. So as this tank is slightly above in elevation than this, so the flow would naturally flow from this tank to this tank. Now we would enter the specification for the pipe, and I am not changing the ID roughness and length. It is the default values. I'm going to change the fittings, and by clicking this symbol, I have entered the fittings page. I can select the fittings. So let's assume that this pipe has elbow of 45 degree and a total number of 4 elbows are there, and let's assume that it has also a gate valve, and you can add any other fitting of your choice. And let's say it has a glow valve as well. So these are the fittings I have chosen for this pipe. After selecting these fittings, I am going to save this information, and after that I would calculate my system. So the network is successfully solved. I have the results available. Now I can create a PDF report. So these are the full results, and as our target was to calculate the pressure drop, so we can see the pressure drop by hovering over the pipeline, and these are the results. When I hovered over when I move my cursor to this pipe, these are the results of the pipe. You can see that it has the flow rate, mass flow rate, velocity, length, and in the fourth last from the bottom, The fourth last is total dp loss. So here it is saying that the total dp loss is 0.02 meter, and we can also see from the results, this is the report, final report, and in the pipe data we can see that the entry pressure and the exit pressure, by subtracting the exit pressure, by subtracting the entry pressure and exit pressure, by taking the difference of these two pressure, we can calculate the pressure drop in this pipeline. So this was the short tutorial of how to calculate the pressure drop in a pipeline using PipeFlow Expert. So if you like this tutorial, please subscribe my channel. Thank you.